It's just some insanity that's been happening lately. My God. Hold on, just by the way, I made this on Chat GPT, this photo. So shout out to Chat GPT. And yeah, just gave it a prompt and yeah, it did what it had to do. But yeah, this is regarding the issues with Iran, Israel, and the United States, you know. Trump tweeted officially that he made the decision and now they sent the drones to Iran, and Iran is now suffering. It's in a worse position than it has ever been, and it's just sad, man. You know, and people are cheering for it. You know, especially the Pahlavi family, the Shah's son. He's cheering for it, which is it's so sickening and cruel. You know, how's everyone doing, by the way? Press one if you could hear me, and if you can't hear me, say something in the chat so that I can improve on this. You know, I'm trying my best to improve on this to the best of my ability with the limited resources that I have. You know, I'm trying to learn this video editing stuff. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? And yes, it is very disgusting. You know, it really is, and it's very unfortunate. You know, and the Pahlavi's son or Pahlavi, the son of the Shah, the former Shah who was overthrown in 1979. He's celebrating. It's like I will. He said he's gonna finally get into power. It's like that's such a big ego that he has. He's willing to destroy the country that he's from, that his ancestors built from the ground up, regardless of what issues or vendetta that he has against the constitutional republic. I mean, his family built the country. He has his relatives there. He shouldn't be saying these type of things, you know? It's so disgusting, you know, but these are the useful idiots that are used. I mean, these are fools. And then the other thing is, and he's saying, yeah, and oh yeah, I can finally take over, blah blah blah. It's like, what are you gonna take over? The country's gonna be in complete shambles. I'm sorry. Like I'm not trying to be the asshole here, but it is the truth. I mean, if the country is in complete shambles into like a billion trillion pieces, what are you gonna rule? Rubble? I mean, these fools don't understand anything. They don't understand the sciences behind nuclear weapons, even gas weapons too. Chemical weapons can destroy the land. It can destroy the farmland. I mean, when Italy invaded Ethiopia in the 19 from 1936 to 1941, they used a lot of chemical weapons. It killed over 100,000 people in some cities. You know, altogether, I believe at least 750,000 people were murdered. A lot of areas too to this day. That's 90, about nine, almost 90 years in 2026 will be 90 years since that invasion happened. Thank you, Navi. I appreciate that. Salute to all join. Please bless T with a like, and we don't get to see him as much as this is greatly appreciated. Yes, thank you again. And yeah, this is the issue too with back to the chemical weapons is that these chemical weapons are very dangerous, and they a lot of farmland in Ethiopia it still cannot be used due to the chemical weapons. You know, a lot of areas such as, especially in a lot of the rural areas too, like bordering eastern Ethiopia, like Dreda, Hadar. I mean, those are the large cities, but these other small cities like Hirna, Galemso, the farmland there they're still good, but it completely the rate of the farmlands being used has decreased so much, and the quality of it has been dilapidated due to that attack 90 years ago. You know, imagine what nuclear weapons can do, and now just of how and just how much more devastating the nuclear weapons are. You cannot rebuild Pahlavi. I'm telling you this, bro. You cannot rebuild Iran. No matter how much money the United States government gives you, which in my opinion should be actually given to the people of America, you know. I mean, even look at America when the United States government took over Black American lands in the southern United States. They burnt a lot of the KKK and United States government both were standing side by side and just burning down lands all over the southern United States, specifically Arkansas, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee. A lot of that land has been burnt to the ground. Even to this day, has not been able to fully recover. So imagine what nuclear weapons can do. And to be honest, the descendants uh, the descendants need to receive cash payments and definitely some land, and the United States government needs to do everything in their power to regrow that land. You know, you can't invade no damn land and then and destroy it and say, forget about it. Hell no. To hell with that nonsense. You know, and I'm also agreeing in general too that the funds should be for Americans, not this idiotic war. I mean, look at how gas is expensive, you know, and then they're trying to sanction Iran for for gas. It's like let them have their control their own destiny. You can't bully them. Gas is a resource. Everyone needs it. Hello, you can't control it. Saudi Arabia and Qatar and all these people can't be the only people selling gas. There's a lot of countries that can produce gas. I'm just telling you, America could produce gas. There's a lot of areas in Texas, Louisiana, even Alaska. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone, but Texas for surely, man, can produce some gas. A lot of countries in Africa can produce gas. Nigeria is producing gas. We'll be honest. Ethiopia can't produce gas. It really can. There's a lot of areas in Ethiopia that can produce gas. Sudan could produce gas. Kenya could produce gas. Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, they could all produce gas. I'm just saying Venezuela could produce gas. Like you can't put sanctions on everybody. And then what are you gonna do? And the crazy part is when you give the government an inch, they'll take a mile. It starts with Iran and Venezuela. Then it's gonna be like Texas. Oh, Texas it cannot do anything with their gas. Oh, only you can only start. They can only start dictating what Texas does. You know, I'm just saying all these things, and and I want to say this regarding back to the image that I created. So I asked ChatGPT, can you create me an image of Ted Cruz and Khomeini fighting while the people of Texas are suffering? And I said to make it a representative of the demographics. And yeah, I should have been more specific regarding that because it put some black people and some white people, but I mean, we all know Texas. There's a lot of Latinos in Texas, Native Americans too, and Asian people. But I mean, maybe if I ever like redo the this photo, maybe it'll be more representative of it. But yeah, I mean, but still, I think the message is clear that he, bro, Ted Cruz, instead of talking about Iran and like having like these fantasies about dismantling it. And like he's been talking about this for a decade almost. In October, it's gonna be, oh, Texas has a highest black population. Damn, I didn't even know that. I always thought it was Georgia or Florida, to be honest. But that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Texas, and it's growing too. We're really growing in Texas too. Definitely a lot of folks from California, LA, Oakland, San Diego, San Jose, San Francisco, Richmond, Vallejo, Berkeley, East Palo Alto, Compton, Inglewood, Ladera Heights, View Park, Lancaster, Palmdale, everywhere. Antioch, the Yock, Pittsburgh, Fairfield, Vacaville. They all moving to Texas. So yeah, shout out to Texas. I do want to. I visited once in 2017. It was cool overall. I really enjoyed it. Well, I had a I had a flight delay there, but it was cool. Like I ate some good food there on the airport when I was just waiting there. But overall, it wasn't too bad. The Ayatollah the Ayatollah got beef. Yeah, well, I mean, Ted Cruz has beef with everyone. I mean, he's even had beef with Tucker Carlson. Wow, how sad Cruz got bodied and embarrassed there too. Yeah. Oh, how do you like you're in Houston? Wow, that's amazing that you're in Houston. I've never really. So, Uno, if you don't mind me asking, what is your you do you, I'm trying to assess what you're trying to say. That you say I don't know why you brought up that you're in Houston. I mean, and you got beef Ayatollah. Do you have beef with Ayatollah? Like Ayatollah got beef, or you discussing specifically with? I mean, I'm glad that you're from Houston. How do you like Houston? I mean, that's amazing. I don't really talk to many of my subscribers that are from Houston, Texas. So that's amazing. Navi, nice tea. I haven't been there for years now, but I want to go visit. Yeah, it's beautiful because because what the guy has said about Texas. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Oh, cool. Hold on, I'm just putting my charger. But yeah, back to Ted Cruz. Yeah, I mean, this is, and then the way he was talking about it back in October 2015 when he was trying to run for the against Trump for presidency in the 2015 2016 during the primaries. Yeah, he's a coward. He's beyond a coward. But yeah, he's talking about the Ayatollah will not have access to nuclear weapons, and anyone who says no, it's at it's at 70%. I'm good now. But yeah, it's insanity. It's insanity though. Ted Cruz. He's like the Ayatollah cannot say about America, blah blah blah. And if he says, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, they cannot say anything about America, blah blah blah, and that we gotta dismantle their nuclear weapons, and then from there as well, we gotta make them meet 40 if 72 virgins, blah blah. It's like what the hell? And even McCain too, before he died, back in like 2008, he was screaming, "Bomb Iran, bomb Iran." They're just screaming like, "Why? What is this like sick obsession with Iran?" It doesn't make sense. Out of all the things that they could be doing, I think Trump. Yeah, this is the dumbest thing that this is stupid. God, this isn't gonna fly at all. Like this is so bad. And he didn't even wait too. The thing is, he said, "I'm gonna wait 2 weeks." He just did it. He posted it on Twitter too. This guy is like this guy. He didn't talk to anybody. His based on it. His base. The funny thing is regarding MAGA, his own base doesn't even. A lot of his base they don't like this at all. Like personally, you know. Like if you have like a straight up conversations with them, they don't like it at all. Like not all. I think not all of them, of course, but yeah, like not all of them. Yeah, not all of them are. Yeah, look at Candace Owens is one of them. Yes, and I have to say, me and her, we don't agree on much. We really don't, especially back to what happened. I mean, her whole platform. But one thing I'll say, she's regarding the war in West Asia. We can we can really agree on that. So shout out to her. But and also I'll say this before anything. I also don't like how like a lot of these anti-black racists are like attacking um her and her husband. Like as much as I have a lot of disagreements with Candace Owens on a lot of things. I also don't think that attacking the husband and the kids or that anything it doesn't, it's so wrong and immoral and just it's just disgusting in my opinion. Like, and I have my criticisms of Candace Owens too. What's that? What's up, Tristan Lee? How you doing? Yeah, Jesus is King. Hey, God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, I do. I agree with that. Yeah, Jesus is King. I love Jesus. But yeah, Ted Cruz is satanic though. I'll say that. Got to be honest. But yeah, she hits too. Uh, sh- I mean, she's been kicked off the Daily Wire. She's been kicked off the Daily Wire. It's just interesting. All of a sudden, just over one disagreement. Wow. But that says a lot, though, after all the crazy shit that she's been saying for years. And it just, this whole thing, it's like when she does some decent things, it's like, oh, yeah, no, we got to kick you out. It's like, what the hell? It's hella messed up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I never liked their Daily Wire. Can't stand Ben Shapiro, too. Let's be honest. But yeah, back to this. This is a yeah. He's from no, he's from England. I don't know how the hell they met, but yeah, interesting. It's very very interesting. I was I'll be honest. I wasn't even expecting her to marry a white man. To be honest, I just like I'll be honest. I just wasn't. Just some of the things she's said, I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't think she'd be the type to marry a white man, especially from England too. I don't know. I was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, to each their own. But yeah, I was like, she's a weird, she's a weird looking. You think so? You think she's weird looking? I know a lot of guys think be saying that they wanna make love to her, but I mean, I don't know. She is a bit. I think she's just more awkward. I just wasn't expecting her to date a marry a white guy. Oh damn, there's a big debate now between Yemen. She's weird look, she's not cute, and now she pretty. Oh damn, this is gonna be crazy. Interesting, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it's yeah. So sometimes it's like that. Um, See you in Alaska, boys. I'm not in Alaska. I hope Alaska. What you going? He's a fanboy with not much taste. Oh, you talking about the husband of Candace Owens? Yeah, Candace. But yeah, I mean, I also never forget the crazy stuff she said back in 2020, all the egregious things, But regarding this issue, I mean, even with Tucker Carlson too. Oh, yeah, back to Tucker Carlson. I mean, I'm not a fan of Tucker Carlson either. Some people kind of accuse me of being a Tucker Carlson, but I'm not. I just don't like Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is just. I think sometimes you got to use somebody on his side to check him, and apparently Tucker Carlson is that person from that side that's gonna say something about him. But over, Yeah, no, no, I'm not. I'm really not. Like I don't. I'm not. Like someone said, oh, if you if you agree with Tucker Carlson against Ted Cruz, you're a Tucker Carlson fan. It's like, no, I'm not. I just don't. I don't. I think that if you don't know anything about Iran, you probably shouldn't even bomb Iran. I mean, he doesn't know the population. He doesn't know the ethnic back. He said they're Persian, yeah, but they're not entirely. Iran is not an entirely Persian nation. I mean, if you want to be technical, it has Kurds, Arabs, Kurds, Azeris, Assyrians, Baloch, Iranian Jews, Armenians. Like he has a lot of different. Iran has a lot of different ethnicities, and then Kurds. I mean, if Ted Cruz doesn't know that there is Kurdish people in Iran, you're a fool. I'm sorry. You know how the hell? And a lot of these fools were y'all were arming the Kurds. Y'all were arming the Kurds. Biff Isaias Alfaro. Isaias is not our war. Is not our war though. Yeah, we shouldn't go. Isaias, if you don't mind me asking, Isaias, are you from? Are you Eritrean? Isaias, listen, that sounds like an Eritrean name. Sorry, sorry. That usually like I know Isaias Afewerki. He's from. He's a Eritrean uh, president. So I just assume everybody with the name Isaias is from Eritrea, from Asmara. Oh no, no, I'm not Jamaican. I get that a lot, but no, no, I'm not Jamaican. I'm Ethiopian. But yeah, how about you? How about you, bro? But yeah, but yeah, I know the song from this Eritrean song. Samira, Samira, Asmara, that was a. I know that song. I don't I don't know the meaning of that song. I don't speak the Grinia, so yeah, but yeah, no, no, I'm not Jamaican though. That's cool though. I don't get offended. Somebody says I'm another ethnicity. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Alfaro. Yeah, I've gotten that too. Like, yeah, I sound a bit Middle Eastern. The only Middle Eastern I've been mistaken for was Yemen, but a lot of Yemeni people. Like, it's another thing too. A lot of people don't know. A lot of Yemen people in Yemen have African ancestry. A lot of them. It's not like it's like one of the blackest countries in Asia is Yemen. I mean, it's right next to Eritrea, Eritrea, Djibouti, and Somalia. But yeah, yeah, especially the southern Yemen. Yeah, I mean even Saudi Arabia, they have black admixture. Oman, Iran too, but it's okay. This is where oh god, this is gonna get a lot of people. If this is gonna be controversial, but yeah, Iranians do have black admixture as well. If you go to the south.